welcome to Minding the Mindset. This is our segment that we do as a non-intellectual interview with a lot of intellectual people. And our guest for today is Harsha Gandhi. Welcome, Harsha.
Thank you, Mr. Daud. It's really nice and privileged to be here with you. Yes, of course, we've met earlier as well.
Yes, I think I see the amount of talent you've got, a PYP, maths teacher, coordinator, Toastmasters. Which Harsha am I talking to right now?
Well, I would say you're talking to a virtual teacher, an e-learner, and a lifelong learner. I would put it that way.
Wow. So how is life in the pandemic? You've been doing a lot of Zooming sessions or Google sessions rather?
Yeah, I am totally into the Google Classroom with my kids. And so that's how I would just put it that way, that I got a few minutes delayed with you as well, because I ended up being in a Google Meet thinking, okay, where's Mr. Daud? Then I realized, no, it's a Zoom session.
We are living in two different clouds now, not different worlds, different clouds, right? Okay, so my first question, Harsha, to you is, how easy was it the transition from, say, a real world classroom teaching to the online virtual teaching?
Well, there were a few challenges initially. It was very difficult for me to bring my parents to, as well as their children to, bring in to the world on time, on schedule. But then I think now we are good to go. And
All right. So you are a PYP specifically for maths or homeroom teacher?
no, I am PYP homeroom, and math is my forte.
All right. How challenging is to teach, say, math online, Harsha?
Initially, it was, children would come in, go out, and connectivity issues, log in, log out was continuously there. But then I did start with the whiteboard. This
Okay.
is that's online. So then it becomes easy for us.
All right. Okay.
And whiteboard. And there I start solving the sum for them. So then it becomes easy, they can see, okay, how are we supposed to go step by step? Like for example, I would put it, we're doing division. The long division. The long division definitely has its own challenges for everyone.
Right.
Initial stages. So the whiteboard, the use of whiteboard made it very easy for me.
Okay, so that's one adjustment perhaps you made using whiteboard in the Google Classrooms. Wonderful. Tell me something. This is a generic question I asked to all the educators there. That 25 days now, let's say over a month, lockdown has changed everybody, forced all of us to come online. How do you see schools, Harsha, in few years from now?
I think schools in few years from now, they would be much better like this rather than coming to school, because now everyone knows that, okay, I am in my comfort zone and I can still study, I can still teach, I can still earn, I can still learn the best, I can still be connected. So somewhere I feel, well, of course, as a teacher, I will miss my classroom, the physical touch with my kids.
Yes.
Skipping the sessions and taking them out for a free play and playing cricket in the classroom. My classroom is the cricket zone.
Oh, so that's lovely. Yeah. Good to hear that. Right.
No, I'm sure it's only good for you to hear that. But my seniors, they immediately say, what's happening in your classroom? Where's the session? I have to tell her, look, the session is done.
It's now a stadium, right? Oh, I think your kids would love you. They must be adoring you.
I'm telling you, I have a class of 20 with 14 boys, and I am so proud of being a teacher to 14 boys and 6 girls. In my classroom is nothing but a stadium. And
so, right. No, it's so wonderful to hear somebody praise the boys. I've always seen girls being praised and a father of daughters here. So I live in a sea of estrogen, right? So it's nice to hear boys doing good work there.
My girls are very adorable. They have their own ways to steal the stationery and make their own diaries.
Oh, yes. I have all craft in my own house. All right. So the pandemic, what's Harsha Gandhi reading? What's on your desk right now?
Well, on my desk lately is how to make life easy for my little ones, because they are having the worst of challenges facing, because they are into those 4 walls.
Yes.
Becoming very difficult for them to remove their energies. Like, when it was in the classroom, they would fight among themselves. They would scream out. They would just run around and burst their energies. But now they're just in the 4 walls with the most disciplinary parents and helicopter mom.
Oh, all right. There you are. So I'll put a helicopter right up in front of you.
I'm telling you. And my kids tell me, they're like, Miss, can you wait? I'll just wear my earphones. I'm like, okay, yeah. When are we coming back to school? I don't want to be home anymore. So
These are the real pains that you're listening to, but the fact that you're just listening to them is itself so much of empathetic and, so much of counseling therapy. The fact that someone is there to listen to them.
Listen to them, and plus we have to guide them, so being having a class of 20.
Mm-hmm.
What I have done is there are few days, let's say there's a Wednesday and there's a Friday. So these 2 days I particularly keep my whole class together for the whole day in all my sessions, where they meet
Okay.
each other.
All
There's
right.
less of studying and there's more of interaction. What are they doing? I mean, what are they not liking? What are they liking? So the chat box is filled with all the unwanted things, and that's
Wow.
just between
So,
me and my class. There's
wow.
nobody else to monitor that. So that's the best part. I mean, um,
Yeah.
I love my kids for that, and my kids are really happy with that.
No,
So like,
it shows.
we keep our Fridays are like, our lucky Fridays.
All
So
right.
Friday is,
Nice. I'd love to have a teacher like you, Harsha. So it's TGI Friday for all of us, right? Thank God it's Friday.
thank God it's Friday. That's
Absolutely.
when I enter my class in the morning. I'm like, thank God it's Friday. So today
Wow.
today I called in for extra sessions. They were like, okay, thank God it's Saturday and we are with you. We don't want to be home.
Wow, this is nice. All right, let me move on to a section called the Don't Mind It. So please wait for any barrage of questions I'm throwing at you right now. But hopefully, fair enough. So what are you binge watching in the lockdown now? Do you have time to?
Sorry, I'm binge watching Designated Survivor, and that's got me hooked onto it. I completed almost 12 sessions of 12 episodes of session 1.
Wow, I think so. Are you changing from education to politics?
Well, let me tell you a little more about myself, though, that I am actually more of a math and economics forte.
Okay, oh, wonderful.
So, of course, the politics and economics is always there on my mind.
Absolutely. So I think Raghuram Rajan would love to meet you, Harsha.
More than that, I would rather be with Mr. Republic.
Oh, wow, Mr. Republic, there he is. That's wonderful. He should have you in his debates.
I barely miss any of his debates, and just a few days back, and he was attacked by a
Yes, right.
Trust me, I've not missed a second out of it.
Oh, so now I know what you're binge watching. So you are the designated survivor, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wonderful. So, okay, here's a trivia question for you, Harsha. If you could be in any place after the pandemic, any city of the world which is not visited, which one would that be?
Definitely Hyderabad and Paris.
Wow. Okay. All right. Paris, Europe will hold on for a while. Let everything go on. But yes.
Trust me that Paris has hold on since January, and I'm just waiting now.
Wow. Okay. Here's a question. I don't think it applies to you, but if you had a choice to be very ugly but absolutely intellectual, or very beautiful and absolutely dumb, which one would you be? Oh, by the way, I think you have brilliantly, the great looks and intellectual. IBDP, it is not easy, but tell me, which one would you choose?
Okay. Intellectual and ugly, and which is your second choice?
Yeah, and absolutely wonderful, beautiful, but dumb.
So in that case, I would rather be intellectual and ugly.
Okay.
I would prefer that way.
All right. The economics is taking precedence now?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, wonderful. Here's another one. Tell me, how have you evolved in the pandemic, in the lockdown? What have you seen about yourself and changes?
Well, it has got me to understand life a little more closely.
Okay.
That nothing is permanent.
Wow, this is so nice. It's so poetic, actually.
Yeah, nothing is permanent.
All right, this is. I think we take this, Harsha, the new one that's coming in, more calmer, more reflective. I think, wonderful, a combination of maths, economics, and the philosophy that you're sharing. Thank you so much. These are small segments. Your students will love to see a different side of them, not the one they see in Google Classroom, but the one they see on the Friday classes.
I'm sure. And just now, a few minutes back, before starting my session with you, I did post 2 movies for them. They must
You did?
be excited. Yeah, it's a Saturday evening for them.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, Harsha, for this interview. Hope to see you in action in the classroom again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dao. Thank you.